entered Pomojema's temple. A Hessiss beast crawled out from under the statue. Back for their blasters in, Halla and Kee flew. Luke sliced the support column and the beast was felled, but he was pinned beneath the rubble as well. On Mimban our heroes' quest nearly ended, but by the Kaiburr Crystal they were mended. Were they saved by the power of the Force, or by Pomojema's will taking its course? Suddenly Darth Vader strode into the room, saying that the Yuzzem had met their doom. Leia took up Luke's blade, prepared to fight, though she was no match for Darth Vader's might. Darth Vader toyed with Leia, but she surprised him, her lightsaber grazing the edge of his helm. Luke struggled to free himself from the debris as Darth Vader began fighting more seriously. On Mimban our heroes' quest nearly ended, but by the Kaiburr Crystal they were mended. Were they saved by the power of the Force, or by Pomojema's will taking its course? Darth Vader quickly thwarted Leia's offensive, and she was pushed back onto the defensive. Hin and Halla, badly wounded, arrived and worked swiftly, taking the Kaiburr Crystal, freeing Luke from the debris. Leia across her cheek and leg was cut by Darth Vader's blade. Then with a strike across her chest, a mortal blow was made. Leia tossed the lightsaber to Luke as she fell. Luke told Vader he was Kenobi and would send him to hell. On Mimban our heroes' quest nearly ended, but by the Kaiburr Crystal they were mended. Were they saved by the power of the Force, or by Pomojema's will taking its course? With Ben Kenobi's spirit guiding his blows, the gap in strength between them did close. Luke's telekinesis deflected Vader's hurled debris, and then his saber throw he parried narrowly. Luke was driven toward the Temple Well. Darth Vader by the crystal was empowered as well. He unleashed a kinetide lightning attack. Luke, acting on instinct, reflected it back. On Mimban our heroes' quest nearly ended, but by the Kaiburr Crystal they were mended. Were they saved by the power of the Force, or by Pomojema's will taking its course? Luke struck with a flash, Darth Vader's right arm fell. He then collapsed, but Darth Vader was exhausted as well. As Darth Vader closed in to make the final blow, he tripped, falling to the depths of the well below. Luke and Leia opened their eyes, suddenly alive by the power of the Kaiburr Crystal. They did revive. It had brought them back from across death's door. This was not the true end that fate had in store. On Mimban our heroes' quest nearly ended, but by the Kaiburr could sense that Vader survived his fall, though they'd be long gone by the time he did crawl back to the surface, injured and humiliated. He'd seek Luke again. Their meeting was fated. Luke kept the Kaiburr Crystal as a memento, but once